Look at that nice shiny wheel. Let's see how long it'll last.
Mike Scott in the 66S, Steve Newfoundland in the 78D, green flag set to fly, 25 laps the distance. Green flag, strictly stocks underway. Mike Scott gets the jump on Steve Newfoundland. Newfoundland washed up the racetrack. Brett Culleton able to fill the hole in car number 42. Brett the Jet Culleton now battling it out for the second spot with the 78D of Newfoundland. Give the second spot to Pelham, New Hampshire driver Brett the Jet Culleton. Now Newfoundland going to try to go back to work on Culleton and regain that second spot. Battle for the fourth spot on the racetrack now. Inside, John Cashman in the 78. Anthony Belfiore up high in the 90. Belfiore trying to work the outside groove of the Star Speedway around John Cashman in the 78. Cashman able to inch in front on the bottom side. Give the fourth spot to John Cashman out of Danvers, Mass in the 78. Belfiore starting to lose spots on the outside groove. Mike Williams fills the hole in the 07 car now. Up front, how about car number 66S? Mike Scott has the lead, trying to run away from second spot, Brett Culleton. This time by at the line, 4 laps in the record books, 21 remain for your leader, Mike Scott in the 66S. Now, Steve Newfoundland, defending champion, the 78D, starting to go to work, trying to take the second spot back away from Brett Culleton. Culleton was able to get him on the start, but Newfoundland now starting to put the bumper to the rear bumper of Culleton in the 42. Culleton hanging on to the second spot for the moment. Newfoundland third, fourth, Cashman fifth is the 07 of Mike Williams. Up front, Mike Scott continues to lead, looking for his first career win in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Now the whole field in a line. Look at this racing in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Now Cashman goes around. John Cashman off the front bumper of Mike Williams. Caution flag on the Speedway. Mike Williams in the 07 gets into John Cashman, and Cashman goes around. Anthony Belfiore also a little bit involved in the 90 car, able to keep that car going straight. I think Mike Williams might know he's going to the rear. Not sure if Mike Williams meant to do that one. It looks like he's going to send himself to the rear of the field in the 07 car. Mike Scott on the inside, Brett Culleton outside. Here we go. Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks set to go back to racing. Chief starter Mike Walker looks the field over. Nice even start, green flag back in the air. Mike Scott gets the jump on the inside groove. Culleton trying to hang up high, but Steve Newfoundland has filled the hole down low in car number 78D. Side by side for the second spot now. Newfoundland, your defending champion of the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, is underneath Culleton. Now, last Saturday night's feature winner, Slamming Sammy Peabody is filling the hole underneath Culleton. Give the third spot to Peabody now on the inside groove. 2013 champion in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, Slamming Sammy Peabody has moved into the third spot. Now him and Culleton make a little bit of contact on the front straightaway. Culleton losing spots on the outside groove. Move Anthony Belfiore up into the fourth spot. John Cashman going to try to fill the hole as well in car number 78. Culleton stuck on the top side, and it's not working out for the driver of car number 42. Back up front, Mike Scott continues to lead, but he's feeling heavy pressure from defending champion Steve Newfoundland. Newfoundland looked low, thought better in down the back straightaway. Mike Scott continues to lead. Newfoundland second, Slamming Sammy Peabody rounds out your top three. Now Newfoundland goes to the bottom side on Scott. Scott goes up the racetrack, and he's going to lose the lead and lose 3 positions in the meantime. Looks like Mike problems in the 66S. Now he has the 66S back in line. Tough break for Mike Scott. Went up the racetrack, and he loses 3 spots in the process. Up front now, Steve Newfoundland out of Raymond has the lead. Slamming Sammy Peabody is in second in car number 91, and Anthony Belfiore out of Haverhill is third. This time by 12 down, 13 to go for your leader, Steve Newfoundland out of Raymond. Newfoundland trying to put some distance between himself and the 91 of Slamming Sammy. Anthony Belfiore Belfieri doing a nice job right there in the third spot, right behind Slam and Sammy. Mike Scott, early leaders in the fourth spot now, fifth spot, John Cashman. Now Cashman looks low on Mike Scott. Cashman gets into Scott just a little bit through 1 and 2, able to hang on to it. Cashman let Scott get back in control of car number 66S, and we stay green. Up front, defending champion Steve Dufanet, starting to put some distance between himself and Sammy Peavy. Now Peavy's going to have to deal with the 90 of Belfieri. Belfieri all over the rear bumper this time by 10 fingers in the air from chief starter Mike Walker. 10 laps remain for Dufanet. Dufanet's got about 2 car lengths down the back straightaway on Peabody. Peabody trying to keep him within striking distance and go 2 for 2 in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. The battle is raging on for the 4th spot. John Cashman is putting the bumper to Mike Scott in car number 66S. The 07 of Mike Williams is right there as well. Peabody trying to stay with Dufanet at the front of the field. Dufanet looking pretty stout right now in the main event for the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Through 1 and 2 that time. Peabody got a good run, but the exit speed belongs to the 78G of Dufanet. Now further back in the field, Mike Williams in the 07 car looking low on John Cashman. Cashman slams the door, but Williams is the bottom side. Back up front now. Peabody has closed the distance considerably through 1 and 2 in car number 91. Keep an eye on the battle for the lead now. Slam and Sammy has closed the distance between himself and the 78D of Dufanet. Chief starter Mike Walker letting Peabody know to watch the bumper. He is slamming Dufanet at the front of the field now. Now Anthony Belfieri's right there to the bottom side on Peabody. This time by, this could be a good one in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Now Belfieri slamming Sammy Peabody. And make sure to finish him off down the front straightaway. Caution on the field. Belfieri's back underway in the 90. Belfieri looked like he had a flat camera 90. He'll head pit side. Belfieri is pit side. All right, the 90 of Anthony Belfieri's team is changing the right front tire and he's going to rejoin the field. Dufanet in the 78D, Slam and Sammy in the 91, Mike Scott third in the 66S. Look at Mr. Consistency working his way up in the 07, and John Cashman in the 78. Green flag back in the air, we're back underway. Dufanet got the jump. Mike Scott fills the hole underneath Slam and Sammy. Battle for the second spot down the back straightaway. How about Mike Scott in the 66S? 2 weeks in a row. Mike Scott doing a very nice job behind the wheel of car number 66S, and he's into the second spot now. Mike Williams now going to fill the hole underneath Slam and Sammy. Look at Sammy Peabody trying to slam the door. Not going to happen. Mike Williams is there in car number 07. This time by 21 laps down. 4 remain for your leader, Raymond, New Hampshire driver Steve Dufanet. Now Mike Williams going to try to go to work on the 66X of Mike Scott. Now Slam and Sammy's off the racetrack in car number 91. This time by 3 laps to go for Dufanet. 3 to go. Scott doing a nice job hanging on to the second spot. Popsicle sticks in the air at the line. 2 laps to go for Raymond, New Hampshire driver Steve Dufanet. 2 to go. Williams now closes to the rear bumper of the 66S of Scott. Battle's going to be for the second spot on the racetrack. White flag in the air. 1 more to come around. White flag for Dufanet. White flag. In turns 1 and 2. Out of 2, down the back straightaway for the final time. Checkered flag is going to fly. Defending champion Steve Dufanet takes the Woody's Auto Strictly Stock Checkered. Second goes to Mike Scott. Third to Mike Williams. Fourth, Sammy Peavy. And fifth to John Cashman. We'll hit trackside. How about a round of applause? Mr. Consistency comes home third. Car number 07, Epsom, New Hampshire driver Mike Williams. Well, Mike, you pad the points just a little bit more in this car number 07. You end up third after having to go to the back. Tell us about your run.
Yeah, I was sorry to get in the back of John like that, push him around. Totally didn't really mean it, unintentional. But third place, man, I'm happy with that finish. It's a great finish for tonight.
All right, tell us who you want to thank down here tonight.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Steve and Ruth Gagnon, Generator Power Solutions. That's about it.
All right, third place tonight, car number 07, Mike Williams at Epsom. And how about this guy? 2 weeks in a row wheeling this 66S. How about a big round of applause? Second place tonight, Mike Scott out of Hampton. Well, Mike, you fell back just a little bit when you went up to the top side. You were able to work your way back into the second spot. A good run for you tonight. Tell us about your run.
Yeah, first thing, I want to congratulate Mike. He drove me clean. I couldn't ask for any better. It was fun. It started out rough in the heat, but it turned out okay.
All right, you got some people to thank down here tonight?
I want to thank 815 Pioneers, Chris Auto Body, Robert Pike Construction, Napa Salisbury, Seaport Soundworks, and Sherman Williams.
All right, second place tonight. 2 nice runs in a row. Mike Scott in the 66S. And your winner tonight in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, your defending champion, car number 78D, Steve Dufanet. Well, Steve, I know you've had a couple weeks of bad luck in this 2015 season, but you get this 78D back into victory lane tonight. Tell us about your run.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. This is exactly what we needed after the past weeks that we've had. These guys never gave up on the car. They bust their butts on it every single week, get it back together, get it to the track. They're the ones that definitely deserve this win. All my sponsors, Tanzella Roofing, Auto Value. I want to throw out a special thanks to Mike White, John Cashman. They lent us parts when we needed them to run if we needed them. So it's this is great. This is definitely a step forward.
All right, your winner tonight in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, the 78D, Raymond, New Hampshire, Steve Dufanet.
That thing was a handful, man. Thanks.
Never say that's the worst one. My top guy with the leg.